Good morning, guys. So breakfast today. I am really upset because I did record this for you this weekend, but I don't know, when I took the footage off my phone, it was all messed up and doing that thing it does sometimes where you just can't watch it, it just skips. So I have no idea. Anyway, so this is the protein chia pudding. So I'm just going to tell you first the basic recipe and tell you what I did with it. And I did make 3 of these. I might take one of them to work though for a friend of mine. So I'll probably just eat 2 this week, but I don't know, I'll ask her if she wants it. So, anywho, the basic chia pudding recipe is 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, which is 3 smart points, half a cup of your choice of liquid, so almond milk, regular milk, whatever you want to use. I used unsweetened vanilla almond milk, the organic that I get from Costco, and that is 0 points for half a cup. And then some kind of sweetener. I used 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, which is 0 smart points, but you could use Truvia, stevia, nothing, whatever you want. So that's the basic recipe. So the basic chia pudding recipe is 3 points. Then I added, though, I wanted to add some extra protein. So this particular recipe has a scoop of the Quest the Quest peanut butter protein powder, which is 1 smart point. So that adds 1 smart point to this, so that makes it 4 smart points. And then I have a sliced up banana, and then I have a half an ounce of almonds for 2 smart points. So this total is 3, 4, 5, 6 smart points for this. I'm also going to have a grapefruit, but it's in the oven right now. And then I have my coffee with 3 tablespoons of sugar-free French vanilla for 1 point. So breakfast is going to be 7 points total, and this is really good. I did taste a little bit of it. It is really good. This is my first time I've really had chia pudding. I've had it before, but I didn't do it right. So this came out really, really well. Okay, so I'm packing up lunch to take to work, but I thought I'd show you before I put it all together what is going in my sandwich. I'm using 2 slices of this Fran's Great Seed thin sliced bread. It is vegan. It has 9 grams of whole grains per serving. It's high in fiber, and it is only 2 smart points a piece. It's 80 calories. So this is 4 points total for both slices. And then I have some clover sprouts on there. And then on here is also some tomatoes, of course. And I had exactly 43 grams of avocado left, so that's 2 points of the one. I used half of one yesterday. Now I had tracked 2 points, or 1 point for my hummus. But then I found I'm also bringing hummus, so this is why you pay attention to the multipliers on the Weight Watchers points, because 2 tablespoons of the Tribe garlic swirl hummus is 2 points. 3 tablespoons is 3 points, but 4 tablespoons is also 3 points. So I went ahead, since I had 2 tablespoons in here and a tablespoon on here, I went ahead and put an extra tablespoon in here. So that way I'm getting the same amount of points out of it. So this sandwich is 2. I'm not gonna count the hummus total as 3. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 points for the sandwich. This is a creamy cucumber and onion dill salad, which this recipe will be up on Wednesday or Thursday. So I did record this. It has 0 points because it just has a 1/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt between the entire batch, which the recipe said 4 servings, but I think it's more than that. But anyway, so it's 0 points. And then I have some of these Slim Fast sour cream and onion chips for 3 points. And then my snack, again, I said that I had 3 tablespoons here of hummus. And then I have some vegetables. There's carrots, bell peppers, celery. You guys, it's early and I'm tired. And I have an apple, and then I'm going to try this for the first time. This is the organic core watermelon lemonade, and this is 0 points. So this is lunch here and snack here. I'll show you really quick what the consistency of this is, in case you've never seen it. So this is what it looks like, but this is what it's like. It really is just like a pudding. So I think the ratio, what I did this time, so like again, I did a half a cup of liquid and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then I put protein powder in there. So I don't know. I mean, it tastes really good, especially this combination with the peanut butter Quest powder and then the banana and the nuts. It is really good. And here's my grapefruit, which this time I didn't realize. My dog is over there. You know those little things that, if he moves, you know, like the little door stopper things that stick out of the wall? He loves to go over there and he like hits them and makes them make that noise. You playing with the door stopper? Anyways, these grapefruits that I got at Costco, they weren't the pink ones, so I don't know if I've ever had this kind before, so I'll be curious to see if I like it. And I did put it in there too long because I was talking too long while I was showing you guys my lunch. So, anyway, here's what it looks like. It is good. It looks disgusting, but it's good. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. So, I have so much to talk to you about, so hopefully it's not too long of a video. I just have a lot to catch you up on since Thursday. So, first off, I'm sorry I forgot to film my dinner on Thursday. It was amazing though. I had the, let me put my sunglasses on. I had the Trader Joe's chili lime burgers, and I topped it with avocado and some shredded lettuce and some tomatoes, and it was so good. I cannot wait to go to Trader Joe's and pick some more of those up. I have 3 more patties, so no big deal, but I want to pick up like 2 boxes to keep in my freezer because they were so good, and they're only 3 points. So much flavor. If you guys have not tried those, they are the chili lime burgers, and I did show the box in my video on Thursday. So highly recommend those. I'm sure most people have already had them. I'm like always late to the story when it comes to Trader Joe's things because we don't have one here very close. So I am going to see if my husband wants to go up maybe next weekend or the weekend after. Next weekend's fair. I don't know if we're going. I know the kids don't want to go. They're at the age where they just don't care about that stuff. So we'll see if me and my husband go. If not, I'm going to see if he wants to go up to Eugene, which is about 65 miles north of us. And so they have the Trader Joe's there and Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to see if he wants to go do that. So anyway, another thing, so I'm sorry about that, but it was really good. I did have them and yum. So let me backtrack a little bit to last week. So I noticed on last Sunday, so over a week ago, I noticed that I was running really low on my thyroid pills. So I called them in. I didn't have any refills, so I knew it would take a little bit. I knew that, you know, they'd have to call my doctors, all that stuff. So that was on Sunday. So I thought I had enough pills to go until Friday, and I thought I'll just go get them on my lunch on Friday. That way I would have them for Saturday morning before I go grocery shopping, because I have to take them first thing before I drink any coffee or eat anything at all. So then on Wednesday, I noticed that no, I didn't have enough. I noticed that Thursday would be my last pill. So I went on my lunch on Wednesday to go get them, and they weren't there. And so they said, well, we called your doctor's office. They didn't respond, and so you need to put in for another refill. So I did. And then I called my doctor's office also, and they said that they did call in the refill on the and they had it dated for the 31st, which would have been Monday. So I called the pharmacy, and they said, no, we don't have it. They always do this. This happens quite often, and I really, sometimes I know it's been my doctor's office, but other times I think it's the pharmacy, but I don't know. It's just very frustrating. So I called, so I said, well, there's already one called in again, so whatever, hopefully it'll be there by Friday, or yeah, Thursday, so I could go pick them up on my lunch. Well, Thursday, I wasn't able to go get them because I had a meeting before lunch and after lunch, and so I knew I wouldn't be able to eat at any point, so I knew I had to go ahead and just eat my lunch at lunchtime, and I wouldn't have enough time to get over to the pharmacy and back before lunch was over because of the traffic and the area the pharmacy is in. So then I thought, okay, we'll do it Friday. Then Friday, it didn't happen because work was hectic, and I wanted to go pick up a salad, and then, I don't know, Friday was just a whole other thing. It was crazy and busy, and just didn't happen. So I thought, okay, well, one day without my, Friday, it'll be Friday and Saturday without my pill. I'm like, hopefully I'll be okay. So I I didn't take it Friday, didn't take it Saturday, and then I go in Saturday to pick them up, and they're not there again. And so I was like, what the heck? And the pharmacist was on lunch, and so they couldn't tell, all they could tell me was that there's duplicate prescriptions there, meaning that apparently they didn't, and so they didn't want, the pharmacist didn't want to fill it till they found out which prescription to do. But the frustrating part is that the prescription was for the same stuff, you know, the same milligram, everything. It's just one was called in on July 31st from the doctor's office, and the other was called in on August 2nd. So that means the doctor did it on both times that I called, so meaning that I know it was the pharmacy that screwed up. So I was doing my grocery shopping, and I had, you know, like my husband had wanted ice cream, and I had bought some Halo Top, and then I had frozen stuff, and I've been, this is like Walmart's where I go to the pharmacy, and I for the longest time I never had any issues, but unfortunately it's the cheapest place for my prescriptions, and so I just, you know, I don't know, I might just shop around a little bit. But anyway, I could not wait to go, and so I just went ahead and thought, okay, I'll just come back later. I'm going to take all the groceries home, get everything done, and I'll just come back to town later. So I came back to town, and the pharmacist was telling me, he's like, well, I'd really like to check in with the doctor, all this stuff. And I said, well, the doctor, obviously you can't do that, it's Saturday. And so, and he was like, well, I'll have to check with my supervisor, the head pharmacist. I was so irritated, you guys. And so, long story short, I didn't get my pills until Sunday. So I didn't take them Friday, Saturday, Sunday until this morning. And I was starting to really feel it, because I get like, where I get these bad headaches, and I think that's where my headaches were coming from. Thought it was PMS, but I think that's part of it. And I get dizzy, and I get kind of like confused. I get really bloated. I get really constipated. I get really, I mean, seriously, like I had the most miserable weekend, not to mention that I still did not start my period when I was supposed to. I was supposed to start it on Saturday or Friday, and did not start till yesterday. And then it was just a little, and then this morning, bam, like horrible cramps all morning. I did terrible drinking water all weekend just because I was so stressed out over all this. Oh, and I didn't even tell you the worst part of my weekend. So I was just so terribly stressed out, did not drink enough water, did not drink my tea all weekend, and I had a horrible weekend. So let me go back to Friday. So Friday, I'm at work. Our boss surprises us with a trip to Hobby Lobby up in Eugene, which I love Hobby Lobby now. Now I only just took a small trip there. So we were up there getting stuff for the office. That's what we were doing. She wanted to get some stuff for our new area at our office. So that's what we were doing. But I'm going to be late today because traffic is horrible for some reason. Anyway, so I get a text message from the boys telling me that the freezer is not working. So I asked, which freezer? And they said the one in the garage. And so I call him, and I'm talking to my oldest that lives at home. And I said, it's one out in the garage. He said yes. He said everything was, who knows when it happened, because the last time I'd been in there was in that freezer was the day that I cleaned it out the weekend before. Remember I cleaned my freezers out, got them all organized. Well, I didn't really clean them out because there wasn't a lot I had to toss, but I got them all organized. I had everything inventoried, and I lost everything. The only thing I saved, well, so I asked him what happened, and he said they had to have him check the breakers. So I'm in the middle of Hobby Lobby trying to talk him into this, asking him if he knew how to, if a breaker was tripped, and he didn't. So I had to explain it to him, and it wasn't any of the breakers. So then I remembered that plug-in had one of those GFI switches. I think that's what they're called. So I had him press that button. He said it came on. So this is the second time that has happened. So my husband's going to look at it. He was supposed to do that this weekend, but I don't think he did. Anyway, we think it's on the same circuit as the in-window air conditioner, but it says we just have the tiniest of air conditioners in our window, but I don't know. Anyway, so I get home Friday, so I'm like, great, this is gonna be my Friday night, you know. So I picked up McDonald's. I was very good. I only ate what Only ate what I tracked, which I have to tell you guys, considering the weekend I had, my food was pretty good. I tracked everything. I did go over points a few days, but I tracked it all, and I think I did not earn a blue dot one day. So other than that, I was good. But it was like good choices. I did stress eat a little bit. I really did, but I stayed in pretty good control. Anyway, so I stuck to my salad and my medium fries that I already had tracked on Friday. And then after that, I had to go out to the garage and go through everything. And I was really nervous about saving some of the stuff. So I, of course, had to throw, I had a thing of like frozen biscuits, which was one big ball of half frozen dough by the time I got to it. And then I was really nervous about the vegetables. I did save some of them, but I don't know, I'm just nervous about how they're gonna taste. So I'm just gonna watch them as I open them and see how they are, because everything was completely thawed, completely, because I think it happened sometime in the night, like Thursday night or the early mornings of Friday or something. But it was so hot in the garage that it's hard to tell when it happened, because it was, yeah, it was just so stinking hot out there with us not having any kind of central air or heat or anything. I don't even know if that cools down your garage anyway, but I mean, our garage has been horribly hot. And so the bread and stuff, I saved those, of course. All the pitas I had, I saved those. The lavash breads, I saved those. But I had to throw out all the meat. There was a ton of meat, lunch meat, kielbasas, French fries. But I did save the vegetables. I felt okay about saving the vegetables, but I'm just gonna take, like last night I ate some rice cauliflower that had been in there and it tasted fine. So I did look up some stuff on Google and it looks like it'll be okay. But I'm just so sad and upset because I lost all that stuff. But my freezer's defrosted. Anyway, so that was my week to catch you up, and I did get on the scale this morning because I knew I was so stressed out, did not drink any water, and of course, yes, I'm up like 3 pounds. And I know it's not food. I know it's just between the stress, so that stress hormone, not drinking enough water, I'm not taking my pills for 3 days, so my whole like system is completely like messed up. My hormones are messed up, and then starting my period yesterday. So between all of that, I'm up 3 pounds, and I don't know. Anyway, I have made a pact with myself though, you guys. One of the things I showed you my goals for August, and one of them is making a vision board. I worked on that a little bit this weekend, but not enough. I should have been working on it more, but I'm going to work on that. I'm going to do a digital one so I can put it as a wallpaper at my home and my office. And I will share that with you guys. And also every day, I'm going to try to do it every day for the month of August, but at least I'm going to try to do it every weekday. I am going to post some kind of motivational or gratitude or inspiring quote on Instagram, and I'm also putting them in my videos and then just putting them right in front of my face and reading them. And it's just kind of notes to myself, notes to you guys, just to kind of motivate us, inspire us, and keep me going, especially when I'm having these horrible days. So the last few days I have done that, and it has really, really helped me. So that's where I'm at. So anyway, dinner tonight, I don't even remember. Oh, cilantro lime chicken salad. So I will show you that. I did show you my meal prep, how I put that together. So you can watch that video to see how I do that. And I will probably not pop on here after work. I might if I have anything else to share, but I hope you guys had a great weekend, better than mine. And I will talk to you all in the next video.